In part 2, we have to find the equation of the circle which passes through A, B, and C, giving our answer in the form x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c equals to 0, where A, B, and C are constants. Now, from the previous part, we already have the value of P, which was 4. So the coordinates of C are, which were 2P comma P. Now we can write it as 8 comma 4. We already have the coordinates of A, which were 5 comma minus 2, and the coordinates of B, which were 10 comma 3. Now, from the previous part, we know that the lines are perpendicular to each other. So if we have a circle, two lines can only be perpendicular to each other if one of the lines is passing through the center and the other point lies at the diameter. So the angle formed at the diameter will be a right angle. And as it said that in the previous part, it said AC is perpendicular to BC, which means, so this point was A, this point will be, so as these two lines are perpendicular, so this will be C, and AC and BC were perpendicular to each other. This shows that AB will be a diameter of the circle and the center part or the midpoint of AB will be the center of the circle. So the general form for the equation of a circle is x minus a whole squared plus y minus b whole squared equals to r squared. We can first find the coordinates of a and b, which are the coordinates of the center of the circle, by finding the midpoint of AB. So the midpoint of AB will be equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2. So that will become 5 plus 8 upon 2, comma. So y1 is minus 2 plus 3. So that will become minus 2 plus 3 upon 2. 5 plus 8 is 13. So that will become 13 upon 2. And that was the x coordinate of B was 10. So that will be 5 plus 10. So we'll get 15 upon 2, comma 1 upon 2, which will be the coordinates of the center of the circle. Now to find the radius, we can find the distance AB and put it divide by 2 to find the radius. So the distance of AB will be square root of x2 minus x1 whole squared. So this will become 10 minus 5 whole squared plus 3 minus minus 2 whole squared, which will become 3 minus minus 2 whole squared, as minus minus makes it a plus. So we'll get 10 minus 5 squared, which is 25, and 3 plus 2 whole squared, so that will become 5 squared. So this will become square root of 25 plus 25. So the length of AB is equals to square root of 50, which means that the radius will be square root of 50 upon 2. Now substituting these values of the center and the radius in the general form of the equation of a circle, we'll get x minus, so 15 upon 2 whole squared plus y minus 1 upon 2 whole squared is equals to r squared. So that will become square root of 50 upon 2 whole squared. Expanding x minus 15 upon 2 whole squared, so that will become x squared minus 2 into x into 15 upon 2 plus 15 squared, plus expanding y minus 1 upon 2 whole squared, so that will become y squared minus 2 into y into 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 whole squared, which will become 1 upon 4. So we can write 1 upon 4 in place of, and this is a 15 upon 2 whole square. So this will become 1 upon 4 is equals to square root of 50 will become square root of 50 whole squared will be 50, and 2 squared will become a 4. Now simplifying this, 2 and 2 will cancel out. So we'll get x squared minus 15x plus 225, 15 squared, which is 225 upon 4, plus y squared minus, so this 2 and this 2 will also cancel out. We'll get y squared minus y plus 1 upon 4 is equals to 50 upon 4. Taking 225 upon 4 and 1 upon 4 on the right hand side, so we'll get x squared plus y squared. This is a minus 15x, so this will become minus 15x minus y, and we'll get on the right hand side, this will be 50 upon 4 minus 225 upon 4 minus 1 upon 4. Simplifying, we'll get x squared plus y squared minus 15x minus y is equals to 50 minus 225 minus 1 divided by 4. So 50 minus 225 minus 1 is equals to 176. 176 divided by 4 is minus 44. This will be written as x squared plus y squared minus 15x minus y is equals to negative 44. Now, as we had to give our answer in the form x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c equals to 0. So we'll bring the negative 44 on the left hand side and write the final answer as x squared plus y squared minus 15x minus y plus 44 equals to 0.